When foreign soldiers invade rural Australia, it's up to a group of plucky teenagers to give them what for. Tomorrow When the War Began is a young adult-oriented actioneer where a young woman has to use her grit and determination not only to lead her friends so they can survive this invasion, but they can ultimately strike back at the enemy. Now, I'm not a fan of these types of movies, and I was surprised as I watched this one that not only did I not hate it, I was actually enjoying myself. Ellie is a tough but warm country girl, and she wants to go camping one more time with her closest friends before they all graduate. They travel farther down the river than they ever have, and these kids have a ball. When they decide to come home, well, there's no one home. The closer they get to town, the more worried they become until they find out a foreign power has invaded and taken over their small coastal town. At first, they just want to keep their heads down. They want to stay free because people are being rounded up into detention camps and being executed. But they can only take so much before it's time to fight back. As I watched this movie, I kept waiting for it to get terrible, and it never did. I think one of the main reasons for that is this is not a story of teenagers versus commandos, but these young people trying to stay alive and trying not to get shot. There's more of a focus on characters, about how they really are dealing with all of this. There's some humor here, and there are some nicely done action scenes. This is very similar to the action classic Red Dawn and far superior to that horrible remake they tried a couple of years ago. I didn't mind the romances and the relationships between the characters here. They didn't annoy me. I appreciated the little attempts at humor that succeeded, and there's some decent action scenes as well. Other movies of this type usually fail on those points. This one didn't. Now, it's not a great movie, but it's definitely good. Tomorrow When the War Began is not an action-packed thrill ride, but it's a nice action film that has some laughs and a little bit of drama. I am not the kind of people they thought of when they made this movie, but I still enjoyed it. Now, if your kids like movies, say like The Hunger Games or The Host or even Divergent, this is one you can watch with them, they'll enjoy it, and so will you.